But what I want to share with you all is along the lines of taking the limitations off.
What?
Exactly. If you said it, I was like, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, as I said, since I'm not a preacher, I feel like I can do some things that most preachers wouldn't do. Okay? So we're going to do that. All right. So, I think I'm going to be like one of them movies, one of them good suspenseful movies. If you don't pay attention to everything, you'll miss, you won't understand the end, and you'll miss it. But if you pay attention, I think you can get something from this. Let me ask y'all a question. As we said, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Is that a Bulldogs hat? Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody's with me. I got a praying brother right there. So, let me ask you, have any of you all seen, I mean, y'all may recognize me, some of you may not. If you don't, it's okay, I'm not offended. Have any of you seen Tyler Perry's movie, Why Did I Get Married? Yes. Why Did I Get Married Too? Yes. Okay. I wasn't in those movies. I just wanted to make sure y'all was watching. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I wasn't in. But I just wanted to, make sure y'all was supporting Tyler, and what we're doing in Atlanta. But I did want to tell you all a little about me. I'm originally from Illinois, a small town called Alton. It's right outside of East St. Louis. I'm the oldest of 8 children from a single-parent household. I'll beat all the statistics that said I shouldn't do anything with my life. Grew up 4 houses from the projects. I used to get beat up by kids in the projects because we owned the house. But I was thinking, y'all living better than us. Why y'all beat me up? But then I learned how to fight. They stopped beating me up and I got bigger. So, kids, if you ever get picked on, know one day you will be bigger. And they will not be able to pick on you anymore. All right, that's my little vent for the day. All right. But growing up, I started cutting hair when I was like 12 years old. And from cutting hair, that led to a lot of things. One thing it did lead to, I went to college. And I actually dropped out of college my senior year to open up a barbershop. And the amazing thing about that is, I opened up a barbershop when a guy was like, hey, I want you to open up a barbershop. I had $25 to my name. Can't open up a business with $25. It's not going to happen. That's what I thought, but I was wrong, because that's what I did. I opened up a barbershop. In less than 6 years, my barbershop, I had built a barbershop, then I bought out a beauty salon. So then I owned a barbershop and a beauty salon. And in 6 years, my business was bringing in over $250,000 a year. For $25. That's called faith. That's faith. So don't ever let anyone tell you what you can accomplish. I want to tell you all a story about an eagle and a bull. Have you ever heard that story about the eagle and the bull? Okay, so how many of you know what an eagle is? Everybody knows what an eagle is. All right, can I walk around a little bit? Yeah. I don't like to be constrained behind there. There's a lot of power behind there. But it's when you think about an eagle, you think about a beautiful bird, big wings, flies, soars in the air. But we had this eagle, and this eagle didn't believe in himself. So he didn't think he could fly. But he wanted to get to the top of this tree so he can be on top, like most of us want to be. So he was talking to a bull one day, and he said, bull, I want to get to the top of the tree, but, I can't fly. So the bull said, well, if you eat some of my droppings, they're filled with nutrients, and I'm sure to give you enough energy to get to the top. And hopefully you all know what his droppings were. Okay? So the eagle was like, kind of nasty, but I'll do it. All right. So he starts eating the bull's droppings, and he realizes it gives him energy. So he climbs about halfway up the tree, then he gets tired, comes back down, and he says, wow, that was good, I'm gonna do it again. So then the next day he eats the bull's droppings again, and it gives him energy, and he gets 3/4 of the way up the tree. And he's like, wow, if I eat a lot, I can get all the way to the top of the tree. So he goes down and he eats a lot of the bull's droppings. And he gets to the top of the tree. But as soon as he got to the top, he got sick and died and fell. Oh, y'all like, wow, that's crazy. The moral of the story is, BS will get you to the top, but it'll kill you when you get there.
Come on.
Now, when I talk about BS, I'm really referring to your belief system. Your belief system. What do you believe? It all starts in here. Most of our belief systems are messed up because we believe facts over truths. Okay? Back in 1491 it was, the year 1491, it was a fact that the world was flat. It was a fact. And it was this guy taking his geography test in school, and he put that the world was round, and he failed the test. But then 2 years later, he went and proved that the world was round, because that was the truth. Don't ever believe a fact over a truth. Facts are always disproved, every day, every day. A couple hundred years, actually about 100 years ago, it was a fact that you could not take metal, bend it, and fly it over an ocean. That was a fact. But then you had these guys that didn't believe that fact, and they took a piece of metal and they bent it, and they flew it over an ocean. What facts are you believing about yourselves?
My God.
What facts have we bought into? What facts? You know, one of my favorite things to do is talk to kids, talk to drug dealers.
Amen.
I love talking to kids and I love talking to drug dealers. I'll tell you why. Kids, until they're poisoned by society, believe they can do anything.
That's right.
And they're absolutely right.
That's right.
I like talking to drug dealers because drug dealers are some of the best businessmen in the world.
Come on. That's right.
Some of the best. My brother, I have a brother, he's 18 months younger than me, was moving weight. I'm talking about weight. Now, I don't condone selling drugs, but when I sat down and I talked to him, I realized, man, the stuff that it took me 4 years to learn in college about business and marketing, dude, you know that. We just have different terminology. What he called recouping, I called inventory.
Come on.
You know, never look down on our hustlers, because them are our next preachers.
Come on. That's right.
Never look down on them. So then, like I said, what facts are you believing? So, one of the things that I do now is I do own a marketing company, but I also train professional athletes. I'm what you call a mind coach. I do mind exercises with professional athletes. One of my athletes that I train actually just won the bronze medal in the 100-meter dash in the Olympics. His name is Justin Gatlin. Okay? And what I would do, I would typically call one person up here, and I would take them through an exercise. But I've noticed when I do that, people in the audience be like, that's not real. He met with them before he got here. So what I want to do is, I would like to take all of you through this mind exercise to prove, okay? Where I come from, they say the proof's in the pudding. So if everybody would stand up, I know this is unconventional, but everybody stand up. Oh, and I do want to tell you, I'm very real. I'm very real. I'm so real that I'm about to turn around, y'all gonna see something. Y'all gonna see something. When I got up this morning, I was ironing my shirt, and I told Bishop I'll be ready. I said, I'll be ready by 8:10. I'm a man of my word. I'll be ready by 8:10. As I'm ironing my shirt, I realized I have a hole right in the middle of my shirt. But because I told him I was gonna be ready, I still put on that shirt. Because I ain't had time. So when I turn around, y'all gonna see something. But what I want you to do is, I want everybody to take their right hand